So, hi everyone, welcome. My name is Claire. Welcome if you're a hashtag OG oldie, and welcome if you're a newbie. So, this channel is about helping empower you on your twin flame journey, your inner divine feminine, your inner divine masculine. This is actually the third video that I've done today. I've just taken a wee chilling in between them all. I've watched about 10 minutes or something of one of them back, but I need to watch them back before I decide whether you're seeing these in public in real time. They'll all be in public at some point, but whether it's real time or later. But what was interesting was I filmed just a random one while the downloads, because there was just so much coming in my sleep, it was insane. And that was they were just basically they were both heavy reads, the one that I've done. So this one might actually be a bit more peaceful because this is the divine feminine reading. But the thing is because the thing is, like, look, right, this is how the divine masculine one ended. The divine masculine is being guided to their divine feminine, their angel, spiritual guidance, protection from harm, spiritual love. Shit, you know, I did fall in this. You see me shuffling when you see that video, but you might see this first. You might have to wait as well. Someone working against you behind your back, rat. So just be aware of that. If it's only the Venus message that goes out today, because this is the Venus and Taurus one, that's a sneaky peek that there is someone working against you behind your back. So this can be anyone. This can be romantic, karmic, present energies that are there to get in the way of you and your spiritual love, divine masculine, regardless of gender. This can be frenemies, enemies, open enemies, hidden enemies. It can be karmic family. It can be karmic colleagues. Karmic colleagues, that rhymes. Yeah, so, but look, someone is leaving your life as well. It's like these people are being removed, like, or you're being encouraged to move away from anybody that's holding you back from your purpose, basically. Yeah, anybody that keeps you in the lower chakras. But that was actually about the feminine. That was the masculine feeling it for the feminine. The most difficult part of the situation is over, and the rainbow light codes are what I hold that frequency all the time. It reminds you of the Hopi prophecy. Right, so, and divine feminines, for some of you, don't be surprised if you do hear from your divine masculine. Expect a call or a text from your person of interest. Now, again, like I always say, it's not everyone's. The readings I put out every day are absolutely that too good to be true energy, but it's not me. I'm just giving God's messages, and the messages do catch up. I said it on the one earlier that I'm noticing a lot of the ones I've done from like 2.5 years ago, 2 years ago, 6 months ago, like a lot of them feel real time. I was actually just guided to a synchronicity where I've made voice notes and stuff and notes to myself about when I've had personal ones, and yeah, quite mind-blowing synchronicities going on there as well. Whether it's, and basically stuff to do with my own, like what I'm doing now, like what I've really stepped into doing more of it. And yeah, it was quite interesting, like, you know, just with like listening to me reflecting on things from it. It's just amazing how much fear I've stepped through to be really doing this. And I mean, that's what, if you're listening, that's, so basically everything I do is channeling, clearing and healing energy. So the way I've come on here, like, you know, it's all quite go, 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 rush, rush, rush. So I feel this is going to resonate with the feminines, that you're really feeling a call to be who you really truly came here to be. Do you know what I mean? And just stepping into what makes you the most happiest, because they've guided me to delight. Because the happier you are doing whatever, whether you're like doing service work like me, or you know, you're, I don't know, like I'm getting an image of somebody just painting for the fun for them. Like, you know, some people just paint and do things like or pottery and that, and it's not even for anyone, it's for your own enjoyment. And some of you do that and you share it with others, and some of you should be sharing it with others and you're hiding your gift. I just looked at 418, so that's definitely about a union coming in, because it's the Four of Wands if you're new. But yeah, there's definitely like an old flame will be getting in touch for some of the femins that are watching that. So there you go, there's some and then they just go make the Mary Magdalene cards as well. Yeah, there's a big exciting energies going on. But I have to say, like I said, I've not watched it back yet, but the divine masculine message was really, really heavy. I looked at 444, you're being protected, masculine and feminine. But what I'm going to say is it might not feel like it, because that masculine reading was really very in depth, very deep. I used the cuppa cards. I don't know if I'll use them in this. But I've done that, you know, I was like, oh, I feel false person's going to come out, or I wonder if false person's going to come out, and false person came out next to the main male, so which is quite an interesting visual, you know, when you see it like that. And it was even more interesting that I said it. Basically, it's really all kicking off. So whether it's kicking off for you watching this or not, if you're not in the middle of a storm, or you don't feel your twin is in the middle of a storm, pray for the twin flames that are, because there are many people going through chaos. But like I said, if you're the divine feminine, you will be aware of it, you'll be able to feel it, but you might actually be, look, because you just told me to open to abundance, believe you deserve, accept plenty and prosperity. It's like, regardless your gender, it's your time to be happy, because abundance isn't just money, it's happiness. And I feel you could be coming into more literal money though, whilst we are, you know, using that way of money, because I feel we are approaching that shift. I don't ask me how soon, but the money system will collapse, and I do feel it won't be the same. But that's not how it is right now. But this could just be like basically do anything to be in a high vibration. Like after I've channeled, like I'm going to try and film the videos for tomorrow and Sunday if my energy will allow it, so that I can rest my voice at least Saturday, but Saturday and Sunday. I might just do Saturday actually, because it's Aries moon, so I might have energy. But just, you know, just definitely for tomorrow, because that can be quite draining, and also just because I need a rest, because this is all really really intense. But yeah, just do something to make sure that you're present, whether that's meditating, sleeping loads, because Pisces moon is about, if you're watching this in real time anyway, Pisces is exhaustion, burnout. You go, what's your health, you know, it is dreams, so there's lots of important downloads coming in the dreams. I'm shuffling these sacred geometry cards, so there must be a message in this. But yeah, basically the gist of it is, some of your masculines have went through utter hell, which isn't, you know, that's not enlightening for many people, but a lot, like some masculines are only just realising now that both, basically some of them have mixed up the divine feminine with the karmic. Like that's rough, but that's part of some people's path. I've been saying this for years, you know what I mean. None of us like to really think about that too much, but it is a thing for some. Whether it was ages ago or more recent, you know, you find out when you're meant to find out, but that is definitely a thing where it's been turned around, it's been distorted, that you're the one causing trouble, and yeah, that you're whatever, you know, whatever they're calling you out there. But the truth is coming out, you know, it's not just me. Yeah, just have a look about YouTube. It's quite crazy. Like I channeled them at midday, and it's now tea time, and well, it's actually, yeah, it's after. I just made an amazing stir fry actually. Yeah, people are bringing through the same messages. Like karmic energies are being exposed, whether it's romantic, karmic friends, karmic family, any of the karmic distractions that have held the masculine back from their true happiness and their abundance. They're all being found out. So repent if you're one of them. But right, it's because miracle, but it's because, oh my God, see, talking about divine masculine, 33 Jesus forgiveness, and it's because, you know, I'm sending love and prayers to masculines, because unfortunately a lot of masculines have actually like seriously betrayed their own feminines because of the distortion. So you know, you'll know how deep that runs in your connection, but some of it is really bad. So, but I mean, it can all be overcome when it's your true twin flame. So the frequency of miracle supports our belief in ourselves as part of source, and therefore our belief that anything is possible. Right. So, and like I said, you might have, I'll just decide when I watch them all what goes out first, whether you're only seeing this, and then, but like just to clarify, if you're only seeing this one and you're not seeing the divine masculine, just ask me in the comments if I've not put a note about it. But it'll mean that I've put the divine masculine one on either the YouTube membership if I've already got that started, or I've put it on Ko-fi. So it will be somewhere, but it'll just be like with a bit more protection around it, just because it was more sensitive. So it's kind of like, if you really feel led to watch it, then you'll be guided. But some of these are just really going like that. And I just, like I've been saying for ages, I did feel my work was going to take a turn like that. So, and it's, you know, there'll be some that are out in public and there'll be some that have to be more discreet. So, or book a personal session. I can dig in deeper to your own actual thing, because these aren't everybody's every day. The frequency of empowerment supports our ability to show up fully and completely, uniting us with others in deep trust that we are all connected through the same source. Yeah, look, it's a miracle that you are empowering your own masculine, because there was lots of mentions of either a masculine that's done loads of soul retrieval and that's why they're going to be reaching out soon, because they found the strength and they're seeing through the false people, or you need to, if you're the masculine, because this is the feminine message. This is divine feminine message, but it's also divine masculine's feelings. So, but I'm talking to it as if I'm talking to divine feminine as divine feminine comes out. And how funny is it in this deck that divine feminine is 21 and 21 is my number for my twin flame. So, you know, it's just my sign for him because he's that. But it's the end of a karmic cycle for divine feminine. The frequency of divine feminine supports a receptive, nurturing soft side, allowing it to express itself openly and helping us to connect our intrinsic understanding of our connection to all creation. Oh yeah, and then look, 21. Oh, that's really confusing. So 21 to me is a sign for divine masculine, just for me personally. Well, mine, but it also can be about divine masculine, the way that they talk to me. And then so is 33. So to me, that's divine masculine is opening up to their feelings. And there's what I've just said, and they're discerning what is black magic and what is real. And I cannot believe this. This is literally the 7th or the 8th time today for all these videos. I might be exaggerating, but I'm not kidding. It's something like that. 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 times I've been drawn to the 30. So 31st of May is going to be a significant date, probably the 30th and the 31st. But divine masculines are discerning the lies, the confusion. They're seeing that it's black magic. They're seeing through the tricks, and they're integrating. They're integrating what they've learned on this journey to date. And they're remembering who they are. And 38 could be significant. Yet, definitely people that are 38 are opening their third eyes. You could be any age. They're stepping into their power. They're connected to the crown. They're going through a huge transition. So it feels like it feels like the divine masculine's overtaking this, but that's fine. Alchemy, yeah, they're transmuting the negative experiences that they've had, and they're coming in for new beginnings. Be careful if you are sexually active. Yes, definitely be careful if you're sexually active and you don't want things to come about, because that actually, universal love, that feels like sacred unions. But that oh shit, they've just got me to say that, because I've just been reminded of the songs, right? So that's interesting, because it did stuff. Oh no, I'm going to have to put that out, because stuff, well, if I don't, stuff came through about sex, but it was more like, be careful if you're out there drinking, distracting yourself with karmic energies, because there's a lot of heavy black magic where people, basically the stuff that I've channeled is past situations, but it can be present omens too, and just, you know, things about the future. So just be careful. That's what I've worked out from when I watched it, because the stuff coming out in the masculine one was like where this has already happened, and where some of those masculines will become teachers to warn other men about how that happens. You know, it doesn't take a genius to work out how this happens, but seriously, it's like, so just be aware of that. Like, all these cards coming out about, it's like, it's basically what they're saying is, because there's true sacred sexual unions coming in, like, you know, karmic energies are trying to get in the way of that with any way possible. Oh my god, tantric journey, I can't. That's so fucking creepy. How creepy is that when I'm saying that? Yeah, I'm not lying. There's true sacred unions coming in. Wait a minute, I'll say this first before I forget. This is the amazing sign that they gave me for that. So when one of the alarms went off on the random phone alarm, which is what I'm filming on actually, it was the song in one of the songs in 50 Shades of Grey where they're getting on, and you're like, Claire, 50 Shades of Grey is about sex, but it's about true love as well, right? But it's more like it's the song that's quite intense. I can't remember what's got. Wait a minute, actually, what was it called again? It's basically, I think it's the one that comes on in the second film when they're both trying to pretend that they're not about to have sex, but they're like, you know, cutting about the kitchen, try to be friends with each other first. So that could actually be, that's funny. I could be describing a situation like that where you're trying to take it slow, and then it, you know, I just looked at 1444 when I said that too. So, but yeah, basically it was whatever it's called. I'll put in the below. I think it's called Salts in the Wound or something. Even that seems symbolic, but it's like an intense song, right? And I was like, oh, that's interesting. That's like one of those intense sex scenes. Then I was in the kitchen making my tea, and I was like, where's that music coming from? And I was like, oh, obviously it's going to be the phone. Went through, and it was another intense song that is at the very intense. I'm not going to tell you exactly in what film it's in, but it's in one of the after films, and it's a very intense, beautiful sex scene, and it's also a completion. I don't mean like that, but it's like it's like it's definitely after they've went through healing and alchemizing and being apart. So if another song goes on where it says that bit, I knew that they were telling me this is about these tantric sacred unions coming in, but there's also simultaneously karmic fuckery tricks going on. So whether you are the divine feminine, I feel I don't need to tell the divine feminines this, but how do I know? You could be caught off guard whether you're a female or a male. Particularly for some reason I'm not being sexist, but I am feeling it might be more for the male divine feminines. Like, you could be vulnerable to toxic karmic women. Yeah, but obviously male divine masculines too. Any gender really, right? Same sex, whatever. But I just kind of was getting visions of that. So just be aware of this, right? The frequency of tantric journey helps us to unlock the hidden knowledge and wisdom that we intrinsically hold about how we reach a state of wholeness, completion through our sensual experiences with ourselves and another. But like I said, that was just really funny the way I was saying that and that came out. Because I don't know what all them say because I haven't had them that long enough. Right. Let's just see. So what else is divine feminine need to know? I'm just going to keep pulling cards until the guy me stop. If Sacred Union comes out that way, Sacred Union might not even be in there, but what do we need to know? What's coming divine feminine's way? At least someone. So you could be a divine feminine, this isn't for you, but I'll trust that whoever needs it will find it. Passion. A magnetic, seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. To be fair, I did see that and my eyes drew into it, but that's... So I'm going to do it, but again, that's God's drawn my hands to it, but I'm going to do it like this, right? Oh, is it not just falling out again? That's, if you're a feminine, especially if you're female, but this can be a male too, you're on your own. That's the people that are being guided to rest and sleep. Like, I've slept loads, and I'm going to probably, I wouldn't be surprised if I was sleeping quite early and then I wake up and whatever, like, like at odd times. I don't even usually say odd. I just always find it weird when I say words that I don't say, but timeline shift, that's what's going on. You're resting a lot to integrate, but look, that feels like the dance with your twin flame, like the energetic dance. Wait, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. Yeah, look, just rest. Allow things to take their course. Things are unfolding here. Open to abundance on your own. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life. Create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow, you'll be surprised. Or at least, yeah, let go of expectations. Go with the flow. Because there's a lot of chaotic shit going on. And maybe you do know what stage your masculine's at and what their status is and whatever else, but a lot of feminists don't. Like, you don't know and you're not meant to know. And even if you think you know, you probably don't. So just let it go. And then they reminded me, I just posted I saw on my timeline it was Snow Patrol and it was, set fire to the third bar. And I was like, oh, I'm sure that's a song in Dear John. And then when I clicked on it, it was. So again, there's another one. Now that's not a sex scene, I don't think, but it's when they do like a mashup of... Well, I've seen definitely when that came out, like I've watched loads of things on YouTube, like it was like, where they've done that song and they've done a mixture of it, but it's because it's from Dear John, basically. So basically the point is it was reminding me of Dear John, and I actually did watch that last week sometime. I only watched a bit of it because I just find it really triggering and upsetting, because there's just you just wouldn't believe the synchronicities in that one. It's like they took bits and bobs of my life, my fucking twin flame, my karmic, and mixed it all up. It's weird. Oh shit, think about what I just said. See what I mean? And this is what I've just said. That's what the masculine's reading is all about. That they mix up a karmic and a twin flame. And I just said it's like... I always used to say it's like somebody heard me talking on the bus and mixed people up. That's... Shit, that's what I mean, obviously that was a very, very long time ago. But fucking hell. Right, okay. That's also, I think, bringing in secret admirer, someone has deeper feelings and they're letting on. Now, usually that's about a twin flame, but with what I just said, you instinctively know what's right for you. You have power to say no or to walk away anytime. Just be aware that some of the people that are admiring you, it's not just your twin flame, and it might be people that you don't want to be having feelings for you. But I mean, you know, it's just, yeah, a message for you. I'm thinking you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. That's basically what I was getting at the other day. Is that I do feel for basically, right? Look, for divine masculines, we know this, right? The divine masculines have got a lot of folk. It seems like it's just a thing with divine masculines. They seem to do have a lot of admirers out there. But divine feminines do too. So even if you've not been like connected with people for a very long time, like me, don't be surprised if you actually, it does come out that there's people behind the scenes, people in the energy. You know, because I've known that for years, that there's definitely people in my dreams that still reach out to me, and I'm like, why are they trying to get to me like that? So if people are lurking, then you know, I'm just letting folk know that I'm no idiot when it comes to shit like that. Beware of what you're projecting, for the qualities you admire in another are qualities you possess. Equally, the qualities you don't like are also reflects your own. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities, possibility. You're like, look at what I just said. But the thing is, I'm not just talking about the obvious ones, right? Like, there's karmic energies for you that you will know what the obvious ones are, romantic and otherwise, because this can be about friends and stuff as well. I just looked at 21 karmic cycle ending. But I'm talking about, this could be people that, like, because yeah, I've just been having synchronicities where it's not like it's not even anyone that I've had anything with, but like people that have expressed interest in me, or good lord, look what just leapt out and I said that. Like, signs and synchronicities about people that have expressed interest towards me that I have knocked back for one reason or another. I've been getting synchronicities about people like that, and that's how they gave me the message in the Divine Masculine one, just to watch that you're not. I think because I was like, why am I, being shown things like this? But it's because they were trying to tell me, because because these people mean nothing to me. Like, I'm madly in love with my twin flame, but it's kind of like they were trying to tell me that that's what's happening to some of yous, or it could be happening to your masculine, that people from their past could be coming in, wanting a victory with them because they want to, basically, divine feminines, you are magnetic. You are in your divine feminine energy. Whether you're a man or a woman, your energy is magnetic, and people feel it and they want a piece, right? Whether that's romantically or whether it's they know that being around you is going to, elevate them in some way. They want to have a victory with you. So however you want to take that. But it's also just to knock people off the path of who their true twin flame is, or their true kingdom spouse is, and it's so just be aware of that, because remember, this is divine feminine's message, but this is also divine masculine's feelings. So yeah, look, look what I was just saying, right? Fucking hell, and there's the 31 again. There's something so strong about the 31st of May. You're very high value right now, and remember, this isn't always things to do with your bank account. This is your energy, and when you've got very abundant energy like that, people want it. Yeah, so heart chakra in reverse. Things could be triggering you right now, because even my voice went like it is, and there's nothing. The only thing triggering me is having to deliver these messages because it makes me feel uneasy. But anyway, yeah, some things could be upset with heart chakra in reverse. I feel you could be tapping into the upset your divine masculine's going through and wondering what it is, and so just try to stay and be the peace among. Yeah, look, you're the divine feminines. You're wondering what's going on. You could be feeling anxiety of your own or theirs. And I feel the answers are coming, because that's why when I caught that song that reminded me of Dear John, remember, like, that's fits with all the things I'm picking up on. he's like the divine feminine, because he's like, they're both madly in love, and then, you know, they're writing letters, and then she's like, all of a sudden she's like, I can't talk to you anymore and I'm getting engaged, but she doesn't say who to. So we're meant to think it's to that other random younger guy, and then it turns out to be the older man with it, you know, the neighbour with the kids. So it's kind of like these details could be specific. You know, it could be that it's like you think the person's single or something because maybe they act single. Like maybe you hear things here and there and that, or I don't know, or maybe you just sense that they were, and maybe they're not. Like maybe they're in a codependent relationship where, you know what I mean, where it's like it's stuff like that. Because especially because I just saw something about trauma bonding on that psych channel before. Like I only watched a minute and I stopped watching, but I think they just got it to grab my attention. Yeah, look, oh my god, the thinking man, the thinking woman. The thinking woman's feeling the thinking man. Appreciation. There's someone coming up the stairs. Door to spirit. Be grateful. Listen to spirit at this time. Yeah, broken heart. There could be things that are upsetting you or triggering you. Or it could be, and again, you could, like I said, it's Pisces moon, it's very sensitive energy. You could be feeling your masculine going through painful endings. That you could be feeling they're on the wrong path and you're wondering, do they know they're on? Do they know? Like, yeah, do they know that they've given their heart to the wrong person? Or, but remember, this can be past energy for some people too, but I've got to channel it like it's present. Like, but yeah, these masculines are, these ones are getting the memo. Or they will. They're escaping situations. They're going to be speaking their truth. They've found their strength. Oh my god, this is the exact same cards as in the masculine one. This is the same order, some of them. Yeah, they're going to be speaking their truth about where they've been taken advantage of by money grabbers. The secrets are coming out. About, yeah, somebody that, look, they thought, this is so crazy, this is the same order. That's my divine feminine card, the angel of love, because when I used to get personal readings, people always pulled me that card as well. But it's, yeah, look, somebody thought that the money grabber was a divine feminine. But the secret's out that that's not the real Slim Shady. It might not be exactly like that, but that's how it's coming through. Yeah, somebody's taking action, making a strategy. It's the end of a karmic cycle. They're no longer confused about the manipulative woman with the whole holding the heart. They know it's not a caring connection. This is the same as what came out earlier. These women, these caring connections, these non-caring connections manipulate people to stay. Because look, anxiety, out of balance, because there was an attachment. A happy family, there's definitely things to do with people held back by children. Again, that children are beautiful souls that are always meant to be a part of this, but that is, people can manipulate people through that. Yeah, hostilities. Kept the masculines all tied up, not knowing who they were. The masculines getting their shit together now. Yeah, look, they've got their balance together after. They're just telling you what the masculine went through. Yeah, they're putting the storm warnings behind them. Putting the karmic community behind them. This came out, another one. They couldn't see through the karmic community. They couldn't see that, but now they've been patient with themselves as they go through huge changes. The Tower. Some have taken a hit to their finances, or it's their energy, putting envious, jealous, karmic energy behind them. Or they will be soon. Look, healing. They've been healing. Yeah, they've been healing, especially their sacred sexual energy that was siphoned. Because the periods of unhappiness, dark night of the soul, after a false contract. Yeah, going on the wrong path. But it was always the right path to learn the lessons, where there was no, the door to personal healing and happiness was upside down. They're stepping into blossom abundance, away from cornucopia in reverse. They do not want the options. They've learned the hard way. Wow. So, positive, yeah, look, and then this is positive expectations, clarity. They've got the clarity on you, feminine. If this is yours, they've got the clarity on who you are to them. They had to go through all of this. It's kind of like, I remember, I think it was somebody had said that to me once, and I've heard it in general readings too, that it's like, you know, would you rather somebody got with you and they were always wondering about somebody else, or they went through the karmic lessons that they had to, although you don't want your person to go through pain, but they went through everything to find out who somebody really was, to really know who you are. I'd want the latter, you know what I mean? Something's worth the wait. You want it to come in right. The Well Watcher, wisdom, power of the divine. Material wealth, true prosperity. So true material wealth and true prosperity, abundance will come through the diamond light codes, the unions coming together, because I hold that diamond frequency as well. The Ice Queen, away from Ice Queens, yeah. I just got my head, I just had I felt a huge energy at my crown. It was like somebody had one of the massage things on the top of my head. Ideas preserved, non-action, entitlement. So somebody's moving away from an Ice Queen. Yeah, Phoenix Rising, resurrection, surrender to change. But the thing is, if you are the masculine watching this for your feminine energy, or cross watching for your feminine, you've become the Phoenix Rising. Like, oh my god, I think, and I knew, I did feel I was going to end it soon. Oh my god, I did feel I was going to end it soon. See, you know, this masculines knew they were going to end this soon. They felt that as part of the bigger picture, the angels have been helping this masculine king realise who the sacred union was, or it could be for a select few. The masculine could have always known who their sacred union was, but there's something significant about the 27th, the 28th and the 29th of May, because look how they all came out like that. So yes, a sacred union will be born after being with an Ice Queen. Maybe we just have that alone. Oh my god, I was going to say that. I've actually just blown my own mind. So again, it's God speaking through me if you're new to me here, because I don't think I even gave all that chat. I can't even remember. Remember when I was saying about the songs that they were all the intimate sex scenes, but it's not racy ones. It's like, I mean, sex is sex, but it's like, this is like, you know, ML kind of sex. It's like really beautiful moments. Which this doesn't actually need to be about sex, but it's like, you know, yeah. That's why those songs are coming on. The sacred union's getting closer and closer for some of the twins. And will we get you a wee? Let's get you a wee message from your master. I've done those cards on the other one, so it'd be interesting to see if the same messages come out. They're kind of. I'll trust that the right ones. I need to sort them all out, but I'll trust that the right ones come out. What's a message from someone's masculine to the feminines that are watching this? I'm thinking of you. I get nostalgic listening to music, as I was just saying about those songs, and think of you. You're on my mind. So think about it. Because that's sitting next to that too. These songs that are coming on that are like really intense sex scenes, you could be getting songs like that from your masculine to let you know they're thinking about whenever that is. Or they're coming in for it. It's a bit of both. Oh my god. Right, as I said that, I'm taking action. I feel empty without you. I know that I had to learn the hard way what I've lost and what I'm missing, and now I want it back. I hope you'll take me back. But I'm anxious about that. But I desire you. You're so hot. You're so sexy and hot. My body's on fire for you. Yeah, I'm sure mine's just thinking that when I'm in the most unattractive jammies earlier, but that's pretty funny. So, that's the thumbnail, guys, isn't it? That is the one. So, and then look, I'm swapping the Divine Feminine message at 33, the Divine Masculine number. I think this is all that's got to come out today. The gist of it is Divine Feminine. Do anything that keeps you in your abundant, happy Empress energy, whether you're male or female. So choose the label that suits you. But shit's happening. Inner unions, outer unions. Let go of the timing. These are timeless. But my feeling is some of these are not too far out for a lot of people. See you later.